Hi there. So, card today. Let's print a card and let's do a very dramatic card, shall we? Let's do a dramatic one. So I'll start off by this won't take long. I'll just put some dark, very dark colours on the jelly plate. Bit of crimson, bit of black, a bit of ultramarine. Let's do that. Let's make it a dark, very dark shade. Plum. That's a navy, which is rather nice. So I can go in with some of that. I'm just laying down my background colours. Right. Wasted that a little bit. Sadly. Let's put in some. Where's my palette now? There it is. Let's put some of this pink down there. Sort of merge it a little bit with the blue to make a gorgeousness. Right, a bit more. There. Some of that. There, like that. That's nice. What else shall we have? We've got all those. Let's have a bit of a burnt orange. Ooh, I've done it again. Terrible. Bit of a burnt orange there. I don't like wasting paint at all. There we are. Right, you've laid down that. Now I've got to dry it. So I'll dry it. Let's just smooth it out slightly. We'll dry quicker, won't it? Right. Okay. Brilliant. Let's dry it. Let's put that on there. I want all different colours on here, you see. There, like this. I'll put some more there. Okay, let's go in with another one. There, let's do the pink next. Let's do, oh no, I know what we'll do. I like this magenta. I love this. This is my favourite. Use some of that. And I sometimes add a bit of black to it. Let's see what it looks like first. Well, there's this dark blue on the roller, so that'll do. Okay. Magenta. Let's put the magenta in there. Oh yes, lovely, lovely. Right, this is going to be. I want drama with a capital D. Okay, that's what I want. That's what I'm going to get, I think. Hope. What else? Shall we go? I'll do a gold so that I can go over with the black. Oh, let's have a look. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And it'll be a rose gold because I'm going to put it over that. Okay. Put it over that. It's got pinky gold slightly, which would be nice. Oh yeah. There. So good. Right. Card back. Let's go over there like that. See what happens. There you go. I like it. Right. Use a bit of gold in that corner. A little bit of gold down there. And a little bit of gold up there. But not much, see. That's nice. That's all. Go mad. Right, that's what we've got. Oh, so far so good. You know what I do for these? So I've been wasting copy paper for ages, and then I realised I've got all these magazines, you know, from Asda. Don't tell Asda. Always get a magazine when I go. Because on the inside of the magazine, the paper is, you've got the glossy cover, and the paper is, inside is more porous. You know, and it's really good. Right, I'm just going to dry that now. Hope you can see it. I'll go and double check. You can see it. Let's have a look. Whoops, a daisy. Yes, you can. Yes, you most certainly can. Especially if I move it a bit. Let's move it. Move it backwards a bit, like this. And you see the whole thing, okay? Right, I'm going to dry that. Absolutely. I've got some gold paper, which I'm going to put on. Here, just here and there. I'll just put some, whoops, put some there. Oh gosh. Oh, just put it on, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Right, put some on there. And I've got the gold paper from the chocolate wrappers, they are. And I've just sort of scored it, you know, a little bit. Let's have a look. And put some glue on it. Might need a bit more glue, actually. Hang on. What is that? Right, let's see. If it's not sticky enough, I'll put some on. Right, there you go. So just that little decorative piece. I might do a little square. I like little squares here and there. So let me get a little square a sec. I'll just cut it. Whoops, daisy. Yeah, I don't waste anything. Don't waste a thing. Chocolate bar wrappers, anything that I think, if I get packing material, you know, if I bought something, I get packing material. Let's have that there. If it's interesting packing material, I don't waste it at all. Right, now comes the fun part, doesn't it? So I've got some different stamps today. So let's start with the well, I'll do half and half. I'll do a little bit of cream there over that. I can always whoops, I can always go over it if it's not to my liking. Okay, I'll just do that bit. Whoops. I think this might need a wash, don't you? There's things living in there that modern science has not yet discovered. Plant life and things, you know. Right, here we go. I'm going to use all the stamps that I didn't use on the last one, I think. But I'm using the colours, the beautiful, beautiful jewel-like colours of the last one. Well, yeah. Right. Yeah. The paintings, my designs, they always remind me of, wasn't intentional, but they always remind me of Indian saris, you know, the beautiful, gorgeous colours and fabrics, and gold, magenta and plum, you know, in the Indian saris. There, that's a bit, I'll probably go over that again. It's a bit, you know, it's all right, but right, let's get some more nicer things going on here. Right. Whoops. And now I need my signature script, which I always do lyrics of lovely love songs and ballads and things like that. There you are. And you'll have no idea what I wrote. I do that deliberately. I want it to be very, very subtle, but it's always beautiful sentiments for the, for people. Right, let's make a start. That's that. I'll pop that there. So, oops, so that I don't, get the colours wrong. Now I've got to do the envelope. Now I've got to try and keep that as clean as possible. I love these, but they're tricky, I love them and they look wonderful with the, but, and of course I'll probably have to, I might just do it like a dark magenta, not where somebody's got to lick the envelope. Right, there you go. And I'm going to go a streak of orange and a streak of blue, I think something like that. So let's let's have a look at this. Yeah, they're not too bad for absorbency, these magazines. What am I doing? Am I doing gold? No, I'll keep that gold for a minute. Right, yeah, they're not too bad for absorbency. Some blue and some black. Yes, okay, that's all right, because let me just weigh that down now a minute. I know you can't see it, but I'm just going to put a bit of this script on it. Oh, hang on. A little bit of that there, like that. Oh yes, and then we'll finish it off with a star. If I can find a star. Where are you, star? Lots of flowers. They look like stars, but they're flowers. There, that'll do for that. Now I'll dry it, show you. Okay, right. Okay, so there we are. So that is the end of the video. I really like the card. It's a nice, dramatic, beautiful Bohemian style card. I'll show you the close-up. There. That's a close-up. Very shiny. And here is the envelope. I've got to be careful with that. I don't want to get... Again, that's very shiny. And if you wanted to, and I've done this before, I put a strip of the pattern onto the front of the envelope and leave enough room for the address and everything. And I've also done the whole front of the envelope if you want to hand the card to somebody rather than send it in the post. So there we are. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, it would be nice if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel. I'm trying to grow this channel. Oh, and by the way, I have just hit the 1,000 mark, just over the 1,000. So thanks to you all. I am so pleased. And it's all thanks to you. Lovely, lovely, kind people helping me out with my channel. And the comments that I've had is just, well, it's just amazing. The most beautiful comments. There's some lovely people out there. Lovely. So there we are. So, as I said, hope you enjoyed it. And that's all for now. Sending love from the land of mist and legend. See you next time.